So there was this man named Harry Trouter. This man, he's really tall. And basically, he would give off this creepy vibe. He walks around the carnival, he doesn't talk to anyone. He stares at you, he don't say hi, he don't say anything. He have this creepy makeup on, and that's about it. And he have a team with him because, you know, at the end of it all, they would do a show for everybody to watch, and everybody loved it. But he was so creepy, he was so weird, and everybody did not like his vibe. But they loved when he performed and did his little tricks and things like that. Then there was a problem. Every carnival he was at, people would go missing. People will go missing at a high rate, so bad that they had set undercover police officers to investigate this person and his team because they wanted to see what was going on. Now get this, as all of these officers, there was like over 20 of them, is spying on his troops, like Harry Trotter troops and his team, just to see what this guy's doing, how all of these people are going missing. A guy named Frank Adams seen Harry Trotter. He followed him. Harry Trotter spotted him. At least this was what was told. Frank Adams disappeared, but they didn't know at the time. The next day, they decided to go to the carnival and detain Harry Trotter and his team. But they was gone, and there was no trace of Frank Adams, the police. Still to this day, this remains a mystery. Now, I did see this on Reddit, and I seen this on TikTok. I don't know if this story is completely real or if it's fiction. Regardless, things like this do happen at a carnival. A real guy, a real case named Henry Redmond, he would basically kidnap people under the age of 18 and do things to them. I don't really want to say it on YouTube. Another man would target women specifically, murdering 3 of them. He confessed to it when he got busted. Not to mention, because you're not going to really see this that much because a lot of people don't talk about it, but there's a ton of people that almost got kidnapped. It's a lot of attempts at carnivals, fairs.
For a man charged with attempted kidnapping at the Western Montana Fair last week. The attempted kidnapping happened Friday when the child's father just stepped back to take a photograph of his child enjoying a fair activity. So now Robert Price is accused of picking up that child and running away.
These rides is for everyone that lives in the area. You have money to pay for the tickets, you're welcome in. And a lot of these places don't even check for weapons. You have your tickets, you walk clean straight in.
2 girls went missing from the Oklahoma State Fair. And now, as decades have passed, police say the case remains cold.
If we getting even deeper, not only that, you can hop the fence and you'll be good. So you have all of these people ready to play these carnival games, ride these rides, have fun, and you never know who's watching you, who's going to attempt to do something to you, even though a lot of the times everything be perfectly fine. But then when things are not fine, a lot of the times it don't get reported and the guy just end up getting confronted, and that would just be it.
Attempted abduction outside the state fair last night. That is where 18-year-old girl says that 4 men tried to force her into their car.
Because when we go to these rides, we like to split up. We don't go to these rides and stay together all the time, especially if you have a big group, because then it's going to be like they want to go there to that ride, they want to play this game, they want to eat this food now, they got to go to the bathroom. There's so much going on that you naturally split up.
Police hope that you can help them find the men who tried to kidnap a state fair worker last night.
Grabbed her by the arm, grabbed her by the back of the neck, and forcefully and physically tried to get her into the car. Happened to have mace on her. She pulled out her mace, sprayed the suspect in the face with the mace, at which point he let go of her.
It's fun, but it gets wild. Snack break time, GGYS. I'm about to put y'all on some snacks real quick. First of all, this is really healthy and it tastes so good. It's called peanut butter chocolate granola bar junkless. Find it at your local Walmart. Shout out to y'all for having y'all snacks though. Y'all know that I love it, and I know some of y'all be getting mad at me for not shouting some of y'all out when I say I'm going to. I screenshot so much of y'all with y'all snacks that I be forgetting which order to put it in. You know it's all love. Y'all, we're about to get deep though. I know we're talking about carnival rides and people getting abducted, but it's time to get a little bit even much more serious on the things that's happening today. First, shout out Corey X Kitchen.
I take care of her. She takes care of me.
Y'all already know what I'm about to say. GGYS, go get your snacks.
I just started off in your world.
What's been going on with these carnival rides lately? Because it's been getting spooky. It's like the more that I get older, the more I don't want to ride these rides anymore. What's the recent ride that you probably seen online? If you haven't, it was basically these group of people got on this ride and you go upside down, you know, to feel that thrill. Instead, when they went up, they never came back down. They were stuck.
So we were riding a ride. This isn't supposed to be upside down like this. It's been like that for like already 2 to 3 minutes. I feel bad for them because all the power is shut off on it too right now. This is scary.
At this moment, I know to stay calm, but I'm panicking because I don't know how long I'm going to stay upside down.
Terrifying when a ride trapped people upside down for nearly 4 hours.
And let's be honest, all of us deep down know that a ride could go left, but we want that thrill. Like, we know that a ride can malfunction and we could possibly get hurt from it. But we put so much trust into the people who make these rides, so much trust into things to go well, that when it does not go well, you have to come to a point to where it's like, something told me to stop riding these rides. I don't care how fun I want to have. I'm gonna stick to water parks. No, for real.
All right, update. They're still up there. It's been about 5 minutes, maybe a little bit more, and they've just been hanging up there this whole time. We just asked the lady at the bottom of the Ferris wheel if this has ever happened before, and she said no, and she said she's actually concerned for them. Oh, they just said Oaks Park. They just said the park is closed. Gee, they just said vacate the park immediately. We're gonna have to get down.
It took them 30 minutes for the ride to get unstuck. Mind you, they have to finish the ride because the ride kept swaying after being stuck upside down. No one got hurt, thankfully, but one person was sent to the hospital. Oh, and then they said, everyone who was at the park, if you want, you can come tomorrow, or you could get a refund. Come tomorrow. I don't know about you, but I'm very, very extremely picky with rides. There was this ride that this was my favorite ride. It goes and it spins really quick. I used to fall in love with this ride. There was this one girl, she went on the same exact type of ride, but as she was spinning, her hair flew up and it got stuck onto something in the ride and it ripped out her hair. She had to go to the hospital and she was so f***ed up. She lived, she was okay at the end of the day, but she had to go through months of healing. And the reason why I'm saying this is because girls, do not let your hair hang loose on these rides because you never know. Y'all know that I always got y'all with some safety tips. Put it in a ponytail, a bun, braid it. Don't let your hair just hang and fly up, because she would have never in a million years thought that would happen to her, but it did, and it was too late. Now, I went to Disney World. I want you to imagine this. I went to Disney World. I'm excited to go to Disney World. This was around 2013, 2014. I was so happy to go to Disney World. I'm taking pictures on these rides. Not on the rides, but of the rides before I go. There was this certain ride that was my favorite, the Hulk ride. I wanted to go on this ride so bad after seeing celebrities excite this ride up like no tomorrow. It was their favorite. So when I finally got my eyes on this ride, I was like, okay, I want to go on it. So I go on it. The Hulk ride was so fun. Okay, now I'm comfortable. I'm getting comfortable with these rides. So I decided to go on this other ride. You know, you go on this ride and you start off slow. And then when you get to the top, you drop. Just not too long ago, we did see a sad case from somebody on a ride like this. But when I went on this ride, everything went great. Dropped, everything was perfectly fine. The ride was okay. And then I decided to go on the spaceship ride. Now, when I went inside of this ride, it was two people that went in with me from my memories. When you go inside of this ride, you're boxed in this silver thing. You have claustrophobia, this ride is not for you. The two people that was with me was my cousins. Both of my cousins have bad claustrophobia. I don't. And I'm one of those people, to prove that I really don't have claustrophobia and I'm okay with small places, I sleep under the covers, like fully under the covers. Like, I've been doing this since a kid, so it's almost like I believe that plays a big part on why I don't have claustrophobia. So you could probably already see where this is about to go. We enjoying the ride. The ride is so fun. You know, we way up out of space. It falls. You feel that feeling of it falling. And we enjoying it. And then the ride is over. we stuck in this box. Now I was okay. I was not okay until I seen they wasn't okay, my cousins.
But then I realized we weren't getting out of there anytime soon, so I started to freak out. I tried to stay as calm as possible. Time was flying by.
They started panicking. I want to get out of here. Their claustrophobia is getting the best of them. They feel like they're stuck. They start screaming. Things started to get crazy. Not only that, other people started screaming because there was also claustrophobia, and it kind of made me panic because they got me thinking I'm gonna die. I'm losing air. What is going on? We were stuck in there for so long. I think it had to be at least from 25 to 30 something minutes. It was crazy.
5 minutes turned into 40 minutes and we were still stuck in there.
Got stuck on it one time. No, I've never ridden it since. Yeah, I refuse to ride it now.
So when we got out, we just went to go eat, enjoy the rest of our trip, and we stayed at Disney World. Like, we was there. It was like a 7-day trip. It was a week trip. We enjoyed our time for the most part, but that was like one of the most, in my lifetime experience, scary experiences that I had with a ride that got stuck. I did experience this 2 or 3 other times with the ride that goes up, comes back down. When it went up, it got stuck. This happened to me a couple of times, and now I hate these rides, and I don't want to go on these rides anymore. It didn't happen at Disney World. It happened at just like your regular hometown fair. But I'm so serious about, like, as time go on and as older I get, I really care less for riding these rides.
When a ride trapped people upside down for nearly 4 hours.
Oh my goodness.
I love my life. I understand that I might be being a kitty because I don't want to ride these rides, but it is what it is. I stick to my water park, or when I'm at these carnivals or these fairs, whatever you want to call it, I'ma just stick to being picky and choosing my rides carefully so I don't get caught up in none of these situations all of these other people is getting caught up in.
25 minutes, my entire waist below was asleep.
I was terrified.
I didn't think I was gonna live to see right now. We actually got on it, and I remember grabbing his hand. I'm like, I'm nervous. And he was like, bro, you're fine, you're chilling.
I had myself lost. I don't even feel like myself. I definitely feel like a different person actually now because I feel thankful.
Hundreds of feet in the air. The only thing I could think is I'm never gonna hug my dad and my brother again.
Me editing here. Now this is how they felt after a 25-minute time period, which is a long time being upside down. But just like the clip you seen earlier, the time when the people was upside down for 4 hours.
The last rider was finally brought to safety 4 hours after the ordeal began.
Right on the ladder and let him come down.
There we go. There we go.
That was just 11 months ago, and a lot of those people got lifetime effects from their body because of that, and will never ride any ride again. Now, like I said, I will ride rides, but I'm gonna be careful. With that being said, I hope y'all choose y'all rides carefully. Make sure before you ride any ride in your hair that it can get caught up to something, because it happens. With that being said, stay safe. Love you. And I'm starting a Patreon soon. Bye.